Thought you couldn't keep me in the ground, but my face was nowhere to be found. All because you wanna take control of me, but I'm never gonna let it be. There were times I thought of giving up, but everything inside of me won't let me be. I'm not gonna fall. It's you who give me power to be a better me. It's you who give me strength to be the best that I can be. When you put me in the ground, just like a little seed, I'll grow into a tree and then a beautiful flower. That's who I am, strong as a lion. I will be fed in any weather. I'll always stand. No matter what may come my way, I'll always be stronger. Doing everything to get to me. I am filled with life-giving energy. Yeah. No weapon that is formed against me is never gonna get to me. Oh, I will always conquer. Love always wins. I will always prosper. It's who I am within. When you put me in the ground, just like a little seed, I'll grow into a tree and then I'll be good in the flower. That's who I am, strong as a lion. I will be fed in any weather. I'll always stand. No matter what may come my way, I'll always be stronger. Yes, I'll always be stronger. Yes, I'll always be stronger. You can't get to me. You can't destroy me. I will always be. I will always be. It's you who give me power to be a better me. It's you who give me strength to be the best that I can be. Yeah, when you put me in the ground, just like a little seed, I'll grow into a tree and then I'll be good in the flower.
In the post-COVID era, health and safety have become more crucial than ever. Many people shall continue to feel afraid and unsafe when venturing out in public. Everyone's safety and wellness is everybody's business. We're all in this together in these times. With this uppermost in mind, help reassure clients that adequate safety protocols are in place and being observed at your business with a video such as this one. Our innovative team of young, forward-thinking creators and experienced, reliable professionals is ready and willing to help your company connect with its employees and customers in dynamic ways. Digital display is one of the most impactful ways businesses in the 21st century can reach out to its stakeholders in these uncertain times. Research shows that video is the most engaging and memorable medium of conveying information. It's the wave of the future. Move into the new normal. Come catch the wave and stay safe.
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Just want to invite you all to JB Live. Good afternoon. How is everyone today? I know, well, many of you all know me as Janelle Boxer, aka Balize Queen. You all know the political side of me. You all know the political side of me. You all may be joining me into a little more professional platform this afternoon, live with JB. But don't worry, don't let you all have me trouble. You all will still hear about the politics. I'm not giving up that hot seat at all. So don't feel that there will be no more of the political side of me. It's going to be there. It's going to be blooming as well. But this afternoon, we're going to look a little bit into I have some reveals to share with you all today. A lot of revealing, blooming, exciting production to share with you all today. So I really do hope that you all will enjoy it. And first to begin, I'm not here to speak to you all professionally. I'm here to be me. So be careful. Just keep in hand in case we have an error, we drop off, something happen, expect it, because we are functioning currently in the new normal. You know, even though we are in a pandemic and we can't have anything on spot, we're doing it virtually. So if there's any errors and stuff like that, just bear with us. We're going to come right back on. Right? So I want to ask you all to please pause for a minute and share the live. Share the live. Share it to your friend, family, loved one. Make sure nobody misses this live, because we have a lot of revealing, blooming experiences and persons to reveal to you all. So stay tuned and please share the live. But before we do go further, we must take a minute. 1 minute, please. Right. So before we do go further, we must acknowledge we are currently in a pandemic. So on behalf of Catch the Wave and TOP, the Teapot, the Teapot Foundation, we just want to take a moment to just really acknowledge the pain and suffering that everyone have been affected. To everyone who have been infected by this COVID, you know, and we really send out our prayers and our hearts and our comfort for you all at this time. And I just want you all to stay positive, stay active, and stay fighting the virus. And one may ask, how could we stay fighting this virus? It's easy. Stay at home. Now is not a time to social distance. If you do have to step out, probably to go to the groceries, because I don't see anywhere else you should be going right now. We're under a lockdown and we should stay inside. So if you are going outside, please wear your mask, walk with your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, and social distance. Whether you see a friend who haven't seen you in a long time, let them know. 6 feet apart, please. No social, no congregating taking place here. So you have to fight. So that is you fighting this virus. You must take precaution, right? So you have your part to do, and I have my part to do as well. So I'm going to do my part by keeping you all entertained, informed, and inspired as we all try to fight this virus together. So, without further ado, you all may wonder to yourself, how does JB go from Chanel Boxer, Balize Queen, and now she's here having her own talk show? How did this happen? One may wonder, but don't worry, I'm here to share with you all a little story of how that happened, right? So before I do go further, I must give my story to you all. So my name is Janelle Boxer once more again. Remember, you are live with JB, and basically, my story comes from, one second, please. Can I just be myself with you all here? I must be myself. I am a bit nervous. I'm a bit, but we're going to get through this together. So you all just bear with me, but we're going to get through this together, right? So my PNM, my story really would have come from the People's National Movement. I must give acknowledgement where it's rightfully due, right? So, I must say thank you to Honorable Ansel Dennis, someone that he is the Chief Secretary of Tobago. And I must say last year around, that was somewhere in July, August, we came out of a pandemic, a lockdown, and I was going through a really tough time because I was doing construction, and when work resumed, I didn't have a job again because my boss would have locked off work and stuff like that permanently. So I had no income coming in during the pandemic and stuff like that. So after the pandemic, I was basically looking for a new job, right? So I was looking for a new job, and I went job hunting, sending in resumes all over and stuff like that. And I eventually got a call to come to an interview at a security firm. When I went to the interview, I wore what I had. I wore a nice dress with a nice stockings, plus a sandal, but the sandals was mine, and it's all I had with my toes outside. But it was what I had. So I put my best foot forward and I went to the interview. When I went to the interview, because of my sandals now in Trinidad and Tobago and other places probably, when you go for a job and they see your toes outside, they tell themselves, you're not ready yet, you unprofessional, because they always want you to make sure your toes is inside. But I went with what I had. So I decided a friend of mine would have sent me Honorable Ansel Dennis' number. And they said, girl, you don't have, well, those of you who don't know, I'm an orphan. I don't have family. I didn't grow up with them, grew up in an orphanage. So I had nobody to really turn to for that help, right? So someone would have given me Honorable Ansel Dennis' number. I took it and I would have contacted him with regards to the shoe. And he met with me and he would have bought this shoe for me. This shoe brought me a long way because it would have helped me to stabilize myself and to get a job and stabilize myself, employment, and, become more stabilized physically as well. And I must say thank you so much to my haters, the people who, because of politics, because it has some people who don't see, because it's political, someone politically did something good for you and they may not support the party. They tend to not agree that you support the party because of the good thing that they did for you. And a lot of people didn't like that, and they would have disrespected me, called me all sorts of names and stuff like that. I was not bothered by it because I knew I had a goal and a mission to complete. So with further ado, I would just like to show to you all the shoe. Look, the beautiful shoe is here. This is the beautiful shoe that I have came a long way with, right? So I just want to say, Honorable Ansel Dennis, what you did there for me, trust me, I really do appreciate it, and it's with gratefulness in my heart that I want to say thank you for doing your part, because this is where my PNM story really started, with Honorable Ansel Dennis and his good deed for me, right? So moving on from that, when it is, I started to support the People's National Movement because of Honorable Ansel Dennis. Good deed, because I mean, he didn't ask me what side of the fence I was on. He just saw a need and he assisted. And I was like, what? This man don't even know me and he's offering help to me. Well, he deserved my support. So I say, well, I will support the party and stuff like that. And then I would have discovered and realized that Minister Shamfa Kojo, someone who I would have admired and looked up to as a role model all the way from Trinidad. I was living at the time in 2015. I realized that she is my MP. I was like, what? Because I've never been too into the politics and stuff like that. So I had no knowledge of what it is was happening. And then I started to support the party and stuff like that. And this is where it all started, where JB came from. A woman who saw the best, who saw, even though I had nothing going for me, she saw that there was a bright future ahead of this young lady. And it's the day she put me sit down in her office and she would have talked with me, encouraged me to go and do a course. And she really didn't just encourage me, but she contributed towards it. So all this glow that you all are seeing here, she also paid a part to this contribution. So I must say to my MP, Honorable Minister Shamfa Kojo, I love you dearly. Thank you for everything that you have done, and I truly appreciate it. So recently, I would have started some studies at Bootcamp Digital virtually. Thanks to two of my secret angels who you all going to hear more about later on. And they would have contributed equipment for me to go and pursue courses, to do some social media classes and stuff like that. So they sent equipments like laptops and desks, chairs, whatever I needed. They would have assisted and contributed to help me grow and develop. You all will hear more about them later on. But for now, politically, where I'm at, I just want to say thank you to the Honorable Ansel Dennis, the Chief Secretary for Tobago, Mr. Clarence Jacob, Clevon Morris, Boss Lady Tracy, for contributing to my bloom. You know, just really want to say thank you to them. So what I want to show to you all here is me. We will be separating the PNM Janelle Boxer and the JB Just Bloom, right? So we're going to do a little separation here today. So what I want to show to you all is when it is you all realize that I kind of slipped away a little bit politically. Because remember, you can't give your all to one thing. You have to know how to divide and balance your life when you want to grow and develop and become more. You must be able to put some sort of balancing in there. And I must say that with the help of my secret angels and stuff like that, I would have started the digital bootcamp. And I recently, when we started the lockdown in Tobago, I have decided to put in more of my time into my studies, and I would have received a certificate and a badge. I would have completed one part of the course. So I want to show to you all my certificate. So this is my certificate here that I would have received recently. And this is my badge. So, you know, y'all girl been kind of juggling it, you know. I'm still in the political side, but I'm still, you know, investing in my career and in JB as well. So, you know, just had to show to you all some sort of development that is happening, you know, things, you know, a lot of things is blooming, you know. So JB didn't just happen overnight. There are a lot of work that was put into it as well, you know. So no further ado, I would like to share a video, but I have a slight problem here to tell you all. I have a video. Well, basically, one of my secret angels, she lived all the way in Atlanta, Georgia, and she really would have been admiring what I was doing. Now, this have nothing to do with politics to say she support the party or anything. It have nothing to do with that. It's just a young lady full of talent and she see that, hey, we could invest and we could push her further and help her bloom, and all the way in Atlanta, I feel real special to know, I mean, guys, people out there are looking at me, and she would have chosen me. So I feel special. So like, excuse me, but I feel extra special. It's good to be acknowledged in your own country, but when it's out there, I never reach on a plane to go, but I end up there on somebody's screen. And she would have really invested in me. And wow, I have a video here that she would have, I have to share with you all. But unfortunately, one, I haven't seen the video. Two, I'm experiencing a little technical difficulty. So I'm going to try to show that video for you. As I said from the beginning, I'm not here to be professional, to speak professional, and we don't, leave room for disappointment. We might have a little problem, but we will resolve it together. So I'm going to try to share the video with you. Just give me 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Right, so we are back, and I'm about to now share with you all the video that she would have sent for me to play. I haven't seen the video. At first begin, I must say to you all, and I have not. That's why I still want to upload. Because I haven't seen it either. So we are all going to sit down and look at this video because I haven't seen it. I've literally said, you know what, I'm not going to look at it because I wasn't really. So let's look at it together. Right, so let me make sure you all are seeing this. Right, excellent.
Hello, JB. This is Arlene coming to you all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I want to congratulate you on being our very first Pride of Tobago emerging star. After hearing your story and seeing you in action on social media, I was completely sold on your talent, your passion, and your potential. Now, I made the mistake of starting to watch a recording of one of your Facebook Lives at around midnight one night. And before I knew it, it was 2 a.m. and I was completely mesmerized and could not stop watching. So whatever anyone might think about your politics, and I am steering very clear of all the political discourse, if they only took the time to listen to you and watch you in action, they will see what I see, which is how absolutely brilliant you are. Now, many people, in my opinion, have a bad habit of confusing education with intelligence. As someone who has been privileged enough to have more than my fair share of education, I am here to say to you and to everyone listening that you are one of the most intelligent and naturally gifted people I have ever met. You are a masterful storyteller and a skillful debater. The way you put together your Facebook Lives in a very logical and compelling way, skillfully interweaving facts, figures, stories, visuals, and videos, and taking your audience on what I call a captivating and entertaining journey, to me is incredible to watch. In fact, you are much better than I could ever dream of doing what you do, and you do it so well. So with that being said, we want to support you both in your new electrical contracting career as well as on a parallel track to build on your social media talent and to help develop your business and marketing skills. I cannot wait to see where these new paths take you. I am just going to go along for the ride, stay behind the scenes as one of your greatest cheerleaders, supporters, and mentors. And I want you to remember this. It is not what you have, but what you do with what you have. And I am confident that you are going to do great things and to make all of us who love and admire you very, very proud. So with that, I love you. I want you to know I am here for you. I hope to be able to see you soon once the borders open back up. I am craving some Tobago curry, crab and dumplings and all the amazing food that you guys get to enjoy there. But in the meantime, do your thing and just know that I am here to support you every step of the way.
Hi, so oh my God. Wow, what a beautiful video. Thank you so much, Miss Arlene. Somewhere I know you are currently viewing this live. Thank you so much. But before I go a little further, I must say something to our young people, something that I got out of this video, because as I said, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so I actually had to write it down because I didn't want to forget. So there's something that she said just now. In all that she said, one thing really stood out for me, and that one thing is not what you have, but it's what you do with what you have. Don't ever forget that. The reason why I say that, sometimes we have big visions, we have big goal. We tell ourselves we're going to be an actor. You understand? We're going to be so big, but it's, what you do with what you have. When I started, in order for her to even see me on her screen in Atlanta, I was doing what it is I loved, even though it was for the PNM, and I mean, I love the PNM, but I was doing it with what I had. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have lights. I didn't have green screen. I had nothing. All I had was my little phone. And I will show to you all the phone that I started with as well. No, it is just a show. I want you all to see the screen properly. It's how it break up, it crack up. This is what Janelle Boxer started with. And before I even bought a selfie stick, I put the phone somewhere to stand up and on the live, and I'm doing my hot videos. It never, look, hold on guys, hold on. Look, the selfie stick here. I have to show all you it, and I have to show you all it. Look, the selfie stick here. It did the job. In order for me to be where I'm at, it did the job, but I started with what I have. Sometimes you hear young people speak, and as I said, it just stand out to me what she said. You hear young people speak, and you'll be like, we speak about government. The government is not doing much for our young people. They need to add more, they need to do more. But what you as a young, talented young person could do for yourself, what could you do? Use what you have in your hands. Someone out there, just as they saw me, they could see you and make an investment in you. Use what you have. It's not what you have. You don't have to wait for the stage, the light, the camera, and the action, because what I'm doing here, I didn't wait for a green screen. I didn't wait for lights. I didn't wait for camera. I didn't wait for laptop. I didn't wait for this. I had to make all the noise to make sure all the hearing me through this phone. So I started with what I had. So I really want to encourage the young people of Tobago, especially because, trust me, this is a land full of real talented young people. And I must say, please, as Miss Arlene rightfully said in the video, it is not what you have, but what you do with what you have. So please stay encouraged and use what you have. Start with what you have. Make yourself known with what you have. Don't wait for the red carpet and the lights, camera, and action to make yourself be known, right? So I had to put that in, but apparently I am hearing in my ears that Miss Arlene wants to be a part of the show. So what is this? Sorry. Sorry. So Miss Arlene, you all remember her? You all just saw her doing such a beautiful video for me, but she's going to join us on the live. So y'all are going to actually see her on the screen. Y'all going to meet her. Oh my goodness. You say, all the lucky. What is, I'm sharing with you all, my teacher. I call her my teacher because even though I'm doing my studies on, I'm not going to say catch the wave, not catch the wave, digital bootcamp. Even though I'm doing that, I have a tutor. But I called on Miss Ali. I'm Miss Ali, I don't understand this. What any hour I'll be like, are you available? And we will talk about what I probably don't understand. So I really call her Miss Aline, and I will continue. No matter how old I get, I call her Miss Aline. She's a tremendous teacher. I love her very much. So she's going to join us now. So nice. You all are very lucky. So I'm going to bring Miss Aline on now to meet with you all. So guys, we are back live with JB. I had to put that timer for you. So my apologies because she's going to be a part of the live stream. I had to give myself that time to get her on. So she's here and she's in backstage. I'll let her know. Listen, let's see what she has to say. I'm excited. So I'm going to bring her on the screen now.
Hello, JB. What is this? Live with JB?
Yes.
What am I hearing?
Well, so let me welcome you. Welcome, Miss Aline, to my live. JB, you are currently live with JB.
Well, thank you. Boy, have you come a long way in a short time. I just want to be the first. In fact, I'm the second. I'm both the first and second to congratulate you on being our first and only emerging star, the Pride of Tobago emerging star. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, girl. So I want to say, JB, like this is a proud moment for me, right? I cannot believe the growth. I cannot believe what you've done with what you've been given. And I'm blown away. I am totally blown away. And so I just want to share. So, people hear us talk about Pride of Tobago, right? Pride of Tobago. Yeah. You are the Pride of Tobago emerging star. So I want to talk a little bit about the Pride of Tobago, right? I've been living here in the US, you wouldn't believe it, for over 30 years. But whenever I started out, about half of that time I was studying and then working in corporate America. I was a vice president at a big financial services firm. The other half, I have been an entrepreneur, right, for almost over 15 years now, right? So, but whenever I'm telling my team, the team that works with me in my company, whenever I tell them I'm going home, where do you think home is? Where do you think home is, JB, when I tell them I'm going home? Tobago. I have kept my connection with Tobago through my family, through coming back there every Christmas, except, of course, last year you guys blocked me out, right? Locked me out. So coming home every year. And the class I graduated from in Bishops, class of, should I say this, boy? People will know my age, class of 79. Our class of 79 is tight. We are tight. So we communicate almost every single day. And and when I talk about Pride of Tobago, I want people to understand this. This has been a rough year, right? For all of us, because of the pandemic, because of COVID, lockdown, but also it just so happened these past few weeks, my class that Bishop's class that I'm so close to, we lost a giant of our class, one of our classmates who was the lifeblood of our class, right? And a couple of the class of my classmates lost some family members. And it just helps put in perspective for us how short our time here on earth is, and why it's so important for us to make the most of it. Mm-hmm. So I'm at a place in my career and in my life now where I am all about pouring everything I have into other people, you know? So the Pride of Tobago, when we talk about Pride of Tobago, pride, you know, all of us who grew up in Tobago know about being prideful, right? But this kind of pride I'm talking about is not the kind of pride where you're afraid to ask for help or you're afraid to receive help. It's the kind of pride where, as you were saying, JB, we're going to do this together. We're going to do this with and for each other. We're not going to wait for the government to do it for us. We're not going to wait for some agency to step in. The Pride of Tobago is about real people helping real people to achieve the greatness that lives inside of them. And you are exhibit number one in terms of what that could do. So the Pride of Tobago Foundation, it came about in a strange kind of way, right? It came about because I decided, look, it's time to invest in the next generation of my family, right? So I said, okay, I have all this entrepreneurship experience. We have a lot of creatives in our next generation in my family. So I'm like, why don't we just come together, right? Why don't we come together, like do a business venture together where we could help the next generation kind of fulfill their creative talents and be able to make a business out of it and achieve entrepreneurial success with it, right? So it started out with that. And we started when the pandemic hit now, we are like, wait a minute. A lot of people sitting back and say, and they're spending all their time complaining about lockdown and all that. What do you think we did? We say, you know what? With change comes opportunity, right? Mm-hmm. With change comes opportunity. Don't think of change as bad. It's not good or bad. But so we decided, how could we take this major disruptive change and turn it into an opportunity to reinvent, refresh, and innovate, right? And then how could we help these businesses in Tobago? Because one of the goals of this family thing we started was to also promote the hidden beauty and assets of Tobago. So we are like, you know, how could we help some of these tourism businesses? How could we help them see opportunity in this challenge and disruptive change? And so as we got going with that, so I'm telling this story to tell you how things kind of evolve, you know. Mm-hmm. Once we got going with that, we started like doing things in Tobago, and we just started discovering all these talented people like UJB and people who all they need is a word of encouragement and a helping hand.
Yes,
word
that's right.
of encouragement and a helping hand. And so out of that, came the idea of the Pride of Tobago Foundation, right? And we wanted to be real people helping real people. We are not the kind of foundation you come and you say, like, we have this big organization or this, faceless opportunity, can you write us a check? We want to discover real talent, real people, and then if we give them a helping hand and uplift them, we want to uplift them in a way that they see their own potential, and then we uplift the community of Tobago as a whole. And it becomes this cycle, like I say, giving, I want everybody to feel like you don't have to give somebody a laptop or something big like that. To me, giving is an exchange of energy, right? So just by giving somebody support, encouraging you, and JB, I know you have a lot of followers who support you, and even people who can't give tangible things. That support is important.
That's right.
So I'm just here to say to everybody out there who's listening, join us in the Pride of Tobago. Figure out what you could do to support, and let's just do it together. Let's just I love Tobago. Tobago made me who I am, and I will never forget it. And so, I just want to encourage everybody out there, even if it's not through the Pride of Tobago, I think the best medicine for suffering is helping other people, right? So then if you start helping other people, all of a sudden the focus is not on your suffering anymore, right? Like the joy that I am feeling right now in this moment, seeing my JB doing her thing live with JB, her first live, that's everything to me. That's all the reward that I want to see. So that's a little bit about the Pride of Tobago. Again, JB, huge congratulations. I'm here to support you, and congratulations on your first live with JB show. And I'm gonna just slip back into the background and just keep watching to see what big reveals you have coming up next. So I'm just as excited like everybody else to see what you have in store for us. Okay?
So do you have to go backstage?
Yes,
This
is your show. I wasn't even supposed to be here, remember?
I know, that's why I'm asking if you have to go.
I have to go.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you everyone for coming and supporting. And we hope you guys will stay with us throughout the journey, this JB journey that we are all on, right? So so that's it.
Okay,
That's my story, and I'm pretty much sticking with it. So
okay, thank you, Miss Arlene, and thank you for this surprise. It was nice, even though I got that video. That video is so beautiful. It's nice to even have you here as well with us. It's you made my evening.
Okay, happy to be here.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, guys. So remember, we are live with JB. And you all just heard from Miss Arlene. You all heard the energy. You all get to meet one of the person behind the scene. And she said a few things. I like to pull out information. This is just what I got from what it is she was saying. And don't ever. One of the things that she would have said is that don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Don't be that prideful. Don't be that kind of prideful, Don't be like that. If you know you need help, don't be afraid to ask help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't suffer in silence. And when you see others starting to bloom, you're disgruntled, you're angry, you're upset, how he or how she get there. No, you ask for help, because I, for one, I ask for help. So don't ever be prideful for your development and asking for help. Just Don't be afraid. Yeah. So also what you would have said is sometimes all someone need is a word of encouragement and a helping hand. No, that's all some of us need something. That's all. We don't need much. Just a word of encouragement along with a helping hand, nothing else. And you know, when she said that, that stood out for me. Why it stood out for me? Because as you all know, currently you all are live with JB, right? And JB for me, it means just bloom, right? That's what it means to me, just bloom. And where did I get just bloom from? Okay, I'm going to share with you all why and why it is important, as Miss Arlene would have said, to give a word of encouragement and a helping hand, because I got just bloom from my minister, my MP minister, Shamfa Kojo. Now she's my role model. She's someone I look very closely to. I admire her, and you know, sometimes she have talk shows. She go on interviews. Sorry, she goes on interviews and she's have conversation, and she's always inspiring and encouraging our young people, our old people. She always with some good thing to give to us, you know. And I heard her said last year, August, in an interview that there is room under the sun for everyone to shine, to bloom, and to be great. That is something that I never ever forgot. I have it sticked up in my bedroom. Listen to me, something that I always use is even on my Facebook bio information, because you know why? Why it meant so much hearing it from her as well, because as I would have said at the beginning of the life, when I had nothing going for me, I never believed that there was a space somewhere in this world that this orphan could have fit into. I never believed that. I told myself, you know what, just you live life to die. One day you have to die, but you know what, let's just enjoy life and live it. However, so I had no goals and no future going for me. I had nothing like that. And when minister would have sit down and mentored me and encouraged me, along with Miss Sue as well, you know, what she did there, she encouraged me, and she also gave me a helping hand, you know. So this is where a night I lie down and I was like, JB, just bloom, just bloom, you know. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna use that. So yeah. So Miss Arlene, thank you so much for those words, because I mean, as you speak, I am gaining from you. I think you should come and talk more. For to tell you that I just love the knowledge that is coming from you. I really do. I really, really do. You really stirring me up. So thank you so very much. So very much, Miss Arlene. And no, with no further ado, I have another reveal for you all. But this reveal is going to be a unique reveal. Now, that surprise that I had with Miss Arlene, that was a surprise plus a reveal, because I didn't know she was going to be there. But I have another reveal that I know is going to be a part of the life. But this reveal is one of my secret angels, and she is going to remain a secret angel, just someone who is out there with wings, just looking angel wings, just looking at young talented person. So be careful. Don't be afraid to show your talent. And as I said from the beginning, what Miss Arlene said is not what you have, but it's what you do with what you have. Don't be afraid to use what you have, young people. Her eyes may just fall on you. So don't be afraid. So she's going to remain as a secret angel. So I'm going to bring her on the live now, but I don't want you all to think that I don't want you all to think that her camera is off or anything like that. She just gonna remain that secret angel, you know. Yeah, she's gonna remain that secret angel. So you're gonna hear the voice of the secret angel who I'm about to bring now. Good afternoon, Miss Lion.
Good evening, JB, live with JB. I am so mesmerized from the start of your show. It is awesome. And wow. There is talent in the house. Our host is it, live with JB. So you know my personality, JB. I love you all.
Yes.
I
Long
discovered you
time.
quite by accident. I was set out as part of Catch the Wave Solutions. I was on the ground in Tobago, born and bred. I was looking at the market that Tobago had become, particularly with tourism, and having all the concerns. And of course, that was my role, to be on the ground, just looking at what was happening, whether it was the economy, whether it was the politics, whether it was socially, whether it was about movement between the islands and persons who might want to come to Tobago, what the challenges were, because that's my background. I've been in marketing, and I've also been in the role with a particular passion and love for developing young people. I've spent a considerable amount of my years professionally just training and development, looking at human resource talent, looking at where people's strengths are versus where their weaknesses. And then when we were about to set off to say we were going to focus on the aspects of tourism, what Tobago can offer, then we had the political scenes coming to the fore. We had the elections, and of course, that's a big area. Tobago has, if any of us know a little bit about the history of Tobago, Tobago's history, it is so deep. It is so profound. It is so rich. If we were to look back, and it was interesting for me when I started to look at how do we really launch Catch the Wave Solutions to really add value to Tobago. And so I had to take certain steps back, which is when I saw that the richness of Tobago was really in its people and of its people and its uniqueness. Because for us, I mean, where we are now politically, is that Tobago was the gem of the islands that was inherited and colonized. Tobago was the gem and the jewel, the most precious jewel in the crown of the islands. And what made us so unique as well is that the people who were here, where Tobago was very self-sufficient, where Tobago really and truly fed Trinidad and a number and the rest of the islands in the colony. So Tobago people we are just rooted here in a lot of talent and skills, naturally endowed and blessed by the Almighty. But interestingly, there was so much happening when the pandemic came along that people just got lost. And then we now had to regroup and try to help a lot of these people with all their talents to try to see their way. And in looking at what was happening politically, I came across, I can't even remember whose post I was looking at, but somehow I ended up seeing you, getting to your post and seeing this little live wire, this little bundle of energy, talking all things without any sort, with total passion and conviction. And it was like a house on fire. So for me, seeing a young person with that level of energy, it really blew me away. Now, not being part of the Tobago politics in any official way, I started to ask questions. First point of observation, as I call myself a talent scout. Right? I'm always searching for talent. Even when I'm looking at how do we help the businesses in Tobago, I'm looking at what is the different talent these businesses have to offer. Who is unique? Whether it's the guys, I did work with some of the guys, the boat tour operators. I did some stuff with some of the jet ski operators. And they all have talents, exceptional talents. So I am like, this person, now, Tobago is a place. Let us all face it. Everybody know everybody.
Yep.
Everybody related. I say everybody on the island related, but I don't know this little face. I don't know this powerhouse pushing for Tobago in this little person that I'm seeing here. So my first thing, of course, working as I say, back and forth Trinidad, Tobago, Tobago, Trinidad. I reached out to my political homies in Trinidad to ask them about this little Miss Redfire who is out there. And so I got on to my good friend. And I said, you know so and so? You know this person? This Janelle Boxer? Yeah. Oh my God, that's my girl. That's my girl. What you gonna do for her? What you could I said, well, I want to find her because I was minding my own business. I was going down a certain path looking at helping businesses in Tobago to find their way in this pandemic time so that we don't lose hope. Because just as Miss Arlene said, one of the great things about situations like we are in, and as my good classmate has said to me, he's very much a scholarly intellectual, and he says to me, you never let a good crisis go to waste, right? And then I am the perpetual optimist who believes the glass is always half full rather than half empty. So now I see this person with all this talent, so positive, so on a high, when everybody else is all panicked out, stressed out, who is looking for grants, what is coming out, all the hotels are trying to get, they don't know what to do, they're closed down. And I'm saying, you know what, I got to find this person because she has so much ability. And of course, your humble servant, being not a social media person at all, said, this is a good find. And so my search took me to Trinidad. And then I came right back here and managed to make the connection. And as they say, the rest is history. Today we are live with JB. So now I took her to our team of Catch the Wave and the Pride of Tobago and said, this is a young lady who has raw talent, untapped talent. She has the passion, she has the drive. And it's somebody that we can reach out to and help along the way. Give that hand up because I can see that this is not about giving a fish. This is about teaching her to fish. And she's going to find her way. And boy, has she made us proud. This young lady, y'all are seeing what we are streaming on. She learned all of this by herself. She went on to that social media class and she started knocking off all the modules one after the other. One morning I looked at her, I said, but why are your eyes looking like a raccoon? Why do you have all these dark circles? Well, I stayed up all night, all night studying. And I got my first, and she was just knocking off these modules. And she did that first foundation program in social media in record time to get a certificate.
Yes.
And then she took on this because I'm here with her. I am there as her backbone and as her support, but know nothing about the Facebook as I call it, and the IG as they call it. And then we want to do all this live. And she went searching and was able to, on her own, she'll give you the story. She reached out to different people, didn't get responses. She was not deterred. She found a way. And thanks to her, we are up and running. And now I can do my own streaming when we have to. Catch the Wave can do it. And we just really, really want to say, JB, thank you. Thank you for being you. I am so glad that I discovered you and that we are going to do great things with you. I continue to be your secret agent. I continue to be the chief cook you can come to when anything you want to find your way with anything. And the sky is the limit for you. So it gives me, as you already hear I'm sounding, I get very, very overwhelmed when I see people like JB, because it does something to me that we may be looking at all the persons who may be all the doctors and the this and the that, but we have so much untapped talent that can take Tobago, for starters, forward and Trinidad and Tobago that I know that with persons like her, this country is in good hands. And so for me, I want to even at this point, if she would permit me as the host, live with JB, to also tell you in my search did not end there. Because I don't know,
Yeah.
somehow, as I am out there, customer service is my background as well. So I do the training and I'm customer service, train people in customer service. So I'm always looking for standouts. And I'm always looking for people who has some kind of service to offer. And again, Tobago, Untapped, a little village, Pembroke, I came across this by accident. I'm at my office. I am providing service to a particular client. And he comes along with his dad. And then I start hearing about, well, he does all this artwork. I said, well, could you let me just see it? Let me just see what he does. So they send me this again. They send me, he said, okay, I'll let him send you when we get him, he'll send you some pics. And that was it. When I saw this guy's work, I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then he had just finished. What has happened? Not too long, just as he's coming out of university, we are on lockdown, where he's hoping to get a job, where he's hoping to see his way. And now he has no job, but he has such amazing and awesome creative talents. And for me, it was a no-brainer to say, look, this guy is deserving of getting some kind of attention. And so he is the next Pride of Tobago recipient. We call him the Pride of Tobago entrepreneur, who we have signed up as our business incubator participant to help him to launch his business, to support him in underwriting his business so that he can become an independent entrepreneur who will be able to be self-sufficient and to give others a hand up. So without saying too much again, I remain your humble secret secrets agent, your chief cook. I am the talent scout. I stay behind the scenes and I tell you, I can spot a good thing from a mile. I know a good thing when I see it. And JB, I feel proud. I feel so accomplished in finding you. So I thank you, whether it's how the stars had lined up in the universe. I am happy to have met you, and we are going to do great things together. And I will give you the honors. It's your show, so I will not steal your thunder. Thank you for having me here, Miss, to pass you over live with JB to do the next reveal of our next find for the Pride of Tobago Foundation, all in Tobago. Thank you for having me again. Love you. Stay well, stay safe. Remember, at Catch the Wave, we promote a lot of solutions. We encourage people. We also provide solutions to help us through all the difficult times. Companies, ways that you can change out your business, have a different business model, regroup, restart. We are here for you, just like we are here for the JBs and the next Pride of Tobago beneficiary. Thank you, Han.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon, my second secret angel. Now, you all know I must share certain things. I must go into a little more details as well because I brought her on and I forget to share some stuff with you all. First, I heard her said she is the chief cook. I hope I could come for a little, Sunday lunch and stuff like that, Miss. When you say that, I actually write down. I say, chief cook. All right, okay. You have to write down that there. So we will have that personal discussion, chief cook. But okay. So how should I say this? I want to give. It's not something that I planned on doing, but I want to share the little story and how I met my secret angels. My secret angel, the one in Tobago here, secret angel number 2. There's always a story behind something, and I remember those of y'all who know Miss Sharon Felix. Now, what it is I was doing on social media with my phone, my live videos, and support of the PNM and stuff like that. Miss Sharon Felix would have loved what I was doing. She was all the way in Trinidad. She had her own show going and stuff like that. And this woman would have been calling my name and all those on the radio station almost every day. Persons would inbox me, look, Miss Sharon Felix calling you out. I'd be like, calling me out? Now, when someone says someone calling you out, meaning it's for some kind of bacchanal. So it's like calling me out. I say, who is this person? They say, no, not in that way. She love what you're doing and she supports you and stuff like that. So she bigging you up. I was like, oh, well, say that. Don't say she calling me out. Because I get a little frightened there. She calling me out as fight. She want to fight. So, I heard that Miss Sharon Felix was calling me out on the radio station and stuff like that. So that's how I connected with her, because she loved what it is I was doing on my journal box, Balisay Queen side, So she was always there to support and commend me on my great work and stuff like that. And one day I left home, somewhere I was heading Crown Point side, and I got a call, but apparently I would have gotten about 2 missed calls, I think, from that number. So that day I was out, so the phone was actually on me, and I got the call from my secret angel and stuff, and she explained where she got my number from. I was like, okay. But at first I was kind of nervous and cautious at the same time. I was, who is this lady? You have to be careful, because I would have been receiving calls from people who didn't support what I was doing politically. So, I was kind of careful as to, she wants to meet me? Not me now, but I go with somebody, that kind of way. And she would have asked to meet with me and stuff like that, and she would have explained, well, where she got my information from and stuff like that. And I want to say to Ms. Sharon Felix, thank you for making that connection possible, because when my secret angel reached out to you, you didn't have to tell her, well, yes, I have her number. You could have been like, no, I don't have a number. So, I just want to say thank you for making that connection possible. You played your part, and I really just want to say thank you for doing that. Thank you. So, right. So as my secret angel was talking about that, we have our first Pride of Tobago entrepreneur. Now I'm the rising star. I am one of the stars, but we also have one of the entrepreneurs with us. He's currently backstage. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to do the next big revealing for you all. The son of the soiled. Yes, the son of the soiled. Pembroke, are you all in the house? Send some love, send some likes, comments. I want to know if you all out there are not bringing him on yet. All those people who are on the live, please let me know if anybody's from Pembroke. Comment. I want to see those comment pumping. Your son is about to be revealed for the wider public, for all of Tobago and all of Trinidad and Tobago and even Atlanta, all over the world. We are about to reveal him, but I want to know first, is there anyone on this live from Pembroke? Big up all your whole self. You understand? A very young, talented young man. Oh my God. Iron All was like, he really draw these things, like literally, he did this. So is anybody giving? I just want to give them 1 minute to say, give them time to type. If you all from Pembroke, anybody from Pembroke, in 10, 9, 8, in 7, in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I haven't seen any comments yet. Probably, they would take a lot of time. Usually people comment to take times to come up, but right. So with no further ado, I think what I should do to you all is to show to you all a piece of his work before I bring him on. Yeah? Okay. You all want to see piece of his work before I bring him on? Okay. I can see you all. Okay, so I'm going to show to you all a piece of his beautiful, beautiful work. And it's entitled Passion's Embrace. Oh, listen to me. Whew, it's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to share with you all just before I bring him on, because I would like to bring him on for you all to know more about him, one, and for him to explain to us more what does this piece means to him. So this here is piece of his talent. Oh my God, it's beautiful. You all can imagine the hard work this young man did to get. Look at that. Listen to me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and a lot of hard work. So, with no further ado, anybody, let me just see if anybody from Pembroke came up. Pembroke, look at the sun outside. Son of the soil workers here. Anybody from Pembroke here? No one from Pembroke haven't arrived as yet. Right? So we are now going to reveal. I'm going to bring forth now the person behind all this hard work here. See this beautiful hard work? I'm about to bring in none other than A.V. Chami.
Good afternoon, JB.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Well, good evening, good night. Sorry.
So, Avi, good afternoon. Could you tell us a little bit about this beautiful painting that you entitled Passion's Embrace?
Well, it's a bit personal, but it was basically meant to be a farewell piece from one of my past relationships. Basically, with youth, there comes too many lustful relationships, and basically you get blind by it. Either is the real genuine article, or it's just a chemical reaction. So,
Okay.
It's basically an abstract piece based on something that happened to me in the past.
Okay, no problem. So, Avi, I wanna. Is it okay? I just wanna have a little chat with you, just so that the audience get to understand who Avi is and what Avi is all about. So, Avi, basically, you are from Pembroke, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Oh, then don't make me be saying wrong things and then, all up on the live say Pembroke and it was a Pembroke. Okay, so we're on the same page. That's excellent. Good. So, Avi, let me ask you, so at what age did you discover your talent? At what age?
Well, honestly, it was all purely accidental. It began when I was 8 years old in primary school. Used to be drawing Goosebumps novel illustrations over. Then I would photocopy them and possibly sell it over. At the time, I thought I was being cheeky and clever. But little did I know, later on down the line, I would find out that I was actually being creative. For instance, before I was doing visual arts, I was actually studying engineering. And it's when I transferred from St. Benedict's College to Speyside High School where I met the dynamic trio, Mr. Roberts, Chris Thomas, and Avian Orr. These three individuals were the ones who basically introduced me to the world of art, showed me my own talent, and encouraged me to use it.
Okay.
And ever since, it just got stuck.
Okay. So what in all this arts that you are into, all this beautiful painting, what kind of art do you enjoy? What type of art do you really enjoy painting, and probably why? Like, why do you enjoy it?
Well, with painting comes a peace of mind, the opportunity to take yourself into a trance and possibly travel into all new dimensions, realms, all within the human mind.
Mm-hmm.
And with me now, I basically like to experiment with color, shape, and geometrics. Or if not, I'll just stick to the basics and do realism, or I just like to keep shuffling my
Okay.
my arsenal, basically. I don't like to stick to one field. I don't like to stick to one.
Okay, nice. I must say you're very talented, because down to me, I've never been a part of paintings. It's not something that I would see I don't even have paintings, so it's something I never ever put up on. But I must say, when I look at some of
So you
your
never
work,
draw a stick man before?
huh?
So you never draw a stick man before?
I can't draw. I've never been successful in those things. Don't ask me to draw.
Wow, that
Listen,
hurt me there. Not even a stick man. That hurt
every
me.
1 minute. Let me just tell you something here that I need to tell you. You know, we ladies love to do our little eyebrows, you know. And listen to me. I've
Well,
tried it
that's
a
honest.
hundred
That's honest.
times. I can't do it. I can't. I have tried many times. No sort of art can I do. I may have to come by you to get it done. I don't have that talent, but you really do some beautiful paintings. Oh my God.
Thank
This
you
painting
very much.
is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So, Avi, what does it mean to you now? Now at the stage where you are currently, what does it mean to you to be a pride of Tobago entrepreneur? What does it mean to you?
Honestly, I'm very humbled by it. I see it as one, a learning opportunity, and I don't know. I just want to see where it will take me. Honestly,
Okay, nice, man, nice. So, what are some of your goals as a new entrepreneur, as an artist?
well, some of my goals, honestly, well, one would be to go back to university and hopefully achieve my doctorate in visual arts. Another
Mm-hmm.
goal of mine would be to open my own art gallery where
Mm-hmm.
I hope to bring out young artists like myself as well. I have a few other aspirations, but I want to hit those two main ones first before I go into any others.
Nice, nice. Beautiful. So, um, 1 minute, right? So, Avi, listen, wow, just wow. You know, it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So, Avi, so hold on 1 minute, please. A little. Right. So what I would like to do where Avi is concerned. Right. So where what I would like to do is add one of my secret angels to the live now to speak a little bit more on the next. We have a very beautiful reveal for you all, but I must bring on my secret angel to edify you all a little bit on this next big reveal that we are about to have. But before we have it, I'm gonna bring on my secret angel to give you all a little more further on it. So I'm gonna bring her from backstage now. Good afternoon, Miss
Good
Lion.
evening, good evening, good evening.
Good
So I'm
evening.
back. Avi, it is great to see you. Thank you for joining us. And you are
Nice to see
really
you as well, Miss Lyons.
you are an amazing artist.
Thank you
And
very much.
and I would want to, you can give before you leave, you can give the audience, the viewing audience, your Instagram address so that people can look you up and see amazing artwork. And we
Well,
are
my
here at
well, my
Pride of
oh, sorry,
Tobago.
go on, sorry.
At the Pride of Tobago, we have AV on board. And one of the main things that we want, he's so very humble that we are here to help him launch and start up his own art gallery, his virtual art gallery. In the current time, AV is going to be launching and opening up his virtual art gallery, where all his paintings are going to be on display and where persons will have the opportunity, buyers will have the opportunity to select and purchase his paintings online, and we have them delivered to you along with a certificate of authenticity issued by his own hand. He is just phenomenal. His works, I just can't believe, and at such a
Oh,
tender.
you'll make me blush.
So, Avi, we are privileged to have you. We thank you for accepting the invitation to be part of the Pride of Tobago foundation so that we can
Thank you
assist
very much.
you. And for starters, for this evening, while JB has put me in the hot seat, is basically to say that beautiful, while we were backstage, that beautiful opening art piece that was on show that JB showed us, that we are going to offer it on auction here and now to the audience, the viewing audience, and this goes into the startup of AV's virtual art gallery. So look out for it. It's coming soon. So we'll have all of that via Catch the Wave Solutions, which is what we are about to give AV that jump off into his own art gallery where persons are going to have the opportunity to view and purchase his works. So going straight into the jump, that lovely piece, Passion's Embrace, will go up on auction at an opening bid. We're starting very thing. He's going to make it very easy. We're going to see you all go for it. $870. We're going to open the bids with that. And let's see how it goes. So before we get into that, let's get a little energy in the house. Live with JB, do we have any energy flowing from you there?
Yes. We do. Well,
Okay.
actually, guys, so as I would have mentioned to you all
And then we're
before,
going to the countdown
mm-hmm,
when I'll tell them how the auction is going to be held. I'll explain it to everyone who is on the live, and then we will open up the bids
mm-hmm,
when JB on her show.
mm-hmm.
This is her show. This is AV's first live virtual auction on Live with JB. So
All right. So basically, okay.
you have the
So
music.
right. So I haven't really gotten any music set. So
Okay, well
what I have
let's jump right
decided,
into this.
no, just now what I have decided, I got a song, I got a song. So I just want, this is one of my favorite songs. And I know this is definitely one
Okay,
of
so
Trinidad and Tobago's favorite song for this year that I have
okay,
chosen to play because I don't want to listen. I want to get up and dance with me
okay.
today. Just before the auction starts. Shake a leg, shake a foot, something, exercise for this virtual art auction. So before I'm gonna play this song, I'll have to share my screen with it because yes, so I'm gonna share
Okay.
this with you all now. Give me 1 minute, right? So we're gonna start it now. In the backyard.
Just remember the curfew.
In the backyard.
section 2. Join in with this one. Hey. Nice. Section 3 is sweet. These are the sections. Here what you singing. Nice. Oh, you're something good. Hey. Let me jam. Bring my friends and bring your friends and we friends will all line together. Just decide who walks with lining in. This place all right, right here in the back. We go tingy-licky. This right till I am right here in the back. Hey, go straight in the kitchen. Grab a pot and then start eating. You hear me?
Right. So that is just enough to get you all awakened, energized, and ready for us to start this virtual. Remember, we are in a pandemic. We can't do this at auction on spot. So we are doing it virtually. So don't let COVID, don't make COVID stop all from doing what you're supposed to do. Don't allow COVID to stop you. Use what you have. You could do it virtually, do what you could do virtually still. Don't let COVID put you on pause at all. No. So we're going to start the virtual auction now.
Okay, so thank you again, my JB, Live with JB. So I'm just going to quickly walk us through exactly how it will go. And I just want to say, AV is sitting there. Just remember that his art can get to you anywhere in the world. So we are virtual, but his art pieces are going to be available to any buyer coming to us virtually to his art gallery, and his paintings can be yours. So the bid is very simple. So we hear everyone who is here and online with JB, Live with JB, has the opportunity to bid. So first, we have shown you the piece that is up for auction, Passion's Embrace. What will happen? JB is going to come on and she's going to tell you, well, the starting bid amount, as I told you, it's very, very affordable. It's at $850. We're going to start there. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't run into each other. And so once JB is going to be the official start for the auction. She is going to carry the auction once we get started. She's going to say her announcement is going to say AV's art auction starts now along with the minimum bid, and then you all will get going. How do you place your bids? So your bids must be in whole dollars, no cents, no dollars and cents, round dollars. And we can say in increments of like $50. You can top a bid by $50, or you can go $100, or you can do, if you feel that you really want this painting, then you can outstrip the bidding. You can go wherever you want. So we'll be monitoring the bids. JV is going to be monitoring the bids, and she's going to be placing it along the bottom of her screen, the most recent bid that she would have received. So as the person bids, all we ask you in your comment is to just give a first name and the amount of the bid you are placing. So if you are going to be the first bidder and it's John, you will have in your comment, John, $850. The next highest bid, and JB, as the person who is going to be taking the bids, she's going to call on you for your next bid. So the next bid, if someone say, okay, I'm going to bid 900, and it's Jane 900, and those bids are going to keep showing at the bottom of the screen. So let's hit the ground, let's hit it running, and it's over to JB, Live with JB, for the very first time on Live with JB. We're going to have a live auction, a virtual auction, courtesy with the works of AV, artist AV. Over to you, JB, and I'm out. Back out.
My secret angel don't like the camera action. She don't like those things. So she's glad to say she's out. But it was nice to have you again once more, Miss Lyons. And as we go forward to do this virtual bidding, I must say to you all that Well, the bid starts at 850, and just to bear in mind that this bidding goes towards AV's art gallery, towards his business, and also part of it will be going back to uh teapots as well. So the bidding starts at 850. Did I put it up? Yes, I did. Where did it go? Okay, so it's back up. So in my comments, I'm going to now look at my comments, which I haven't looked at, to see who going to contest against this 850 here. Do we have 900? Anybody on the live want to purchase this beautiful piece of art for 900? We starting off at 850. Anyone for 850? Right. Janelle Boxer. Good after, right? So do I see a 850? Do I see 900? Come on, guys. Comment your bid. All you have to do is comment it, and I would have. Okay, so we have. I'm not going to pronounce this last name because I can't pronounce it. So we have Miss Cheryl said 850. Okay, Miss Cheryl, but do we have 900? So let me just type in that, Cheryl. Remember, it's TT, guys. Just reminding you all, it's not US, it's TT. So we have Cheryl who said, oh, sorry about that, guys. I made the post on the live. Please forgive me. Right. So Cheryl says she's bidding 850, but do I hear 900? Anybody else in the comments would love to buy this beautiful piece of art for 900, sorry. Do I have 900? Comments are taking very long to come in. So 850. Come the man, guys. Come the man. 850. Anybody want to compete against that? Come give Miss Cheryl some competition, please. So I'm not seeing any more comments. Anybody else want to purchase this piece of auction for 900? Do I see anything more? Right, so just as I said before, I'm making it clear once more again, is 850 TT dollars, not US. So we are doing TTs, not US. So please be advised. And so nobody wants to compete against Miss Cheryl? Nobody wants to compete against Miss Cheryl? All I'm seeing is 850. Nobody want to compete her? Administration is for the bid. Check or cash? One minute. So I am not seeing anymore. Right, so those of you all who are now tuning in, we are currently having an art auction virtually at this moment. 1 minute. Okay. Somebody said 950, but I'm not seeing it. Someone said Akil said someone said 950, but I'm not seeing the 950. I'm only seeing the 850. Who said 950? Because we have 850 so far. Who said 950? I'm not seeing it. I would like to bid. Ooh, Bego is saying. Okay. Arlene's okay. 1,000. So Bego is saying $1,000. Okay. From 850, Bego reached 1,000. Okay. Bego, is there anybody else who want to compete against $1,000? Bego is saying $1,000. So let me just add that so that you all can also see. Cheryl, getting some competition. Now, guys, please excuse me. I have never done anything like this before, so it's new for me. But I'm learning, and I'm gonna get a hand of it. So it's new for me. So Bego said 1,000. Woo! It's getting hot in here. Cheryl is back on board. Cheryl said 1,000. Hold on, let me just add the comments. 1,050. So should I just add the comments, guys? Okay. Okay. So Cheryl said what's going on with this? I don't know. Okay, right. So Cheryl said 1,050, $1,050. So right, as I was saying just now, guys, this is my first virtual art auction. It's not something that I've ever done before, so please bear with me as well. So this is all a part of JB's life. It's a lot to venture into, a lot to get into, a lot to learn, a lot to be a part of. So bear with me. All of this is a part of JB's life. JB's life could involve anything legally. Yeah? So, is the final total going to be anybody want to compete against Miss Cheryl? 1,050. Anybody want to compete against that? Am I seeing 1,100? Am I seeing that? Am I seeing 1,100? Anybody want to give Miss Cheryl some competition? Thank you so much, guys, for all the love and support and the encouragement that I'm seeing in the comments here. All those who are saying I'm doing great and stuff like that. Thank you, thank you. It's my first official, so I'm now, and then the software and stuff like that, I'm actually still figuring out. So everything that you're seeing on the screen, I'm actually multitasking. So I am, doing everything at once. So don't feel I'm just sitting here speaking to you all. I'm just operating the software as well, and I do it so nice. But do we see 1100? Woo! So Bego said 1100. So okay. Cheryl, okay, you got some competition there. What are you gonna do? Anyone else want to compete? I'm only seeing Bego and Cheryl. Anybody else want to give them some competition? Come on, man. Give them some competition. Am I? Okay. Sorry, let me just edit this here for a minute. Right. So Bego said 1100 TT. Let me go back to my comments and see if anybody else want to compete this painting here by our young entrepreneur AV, very young and talented young man. Am I hearing 1150 or 1200? Am I hearing 1150 or 1200? Am I hearing that or am I seeing that? Which one? I feel I'm seeing it. I feel I'm seeing it. Anybody else seeing it in the comments? Come on, guys. Let's get this going. You are doing a great job for the first time. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you so much. Yes, it's the first time. As I said, and we're in a pandemic, so don't feel we must have everything, the way it was before COVID. Don't let COVID stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. Still venture out there without fear and favor. Venture out so high. So while we continue this live art auction, the bid right now, Bego 1100. Anybody else want to compete against that? Do we have 1150 or 1200? So while we wait, okay, I see 2 comments. Okay, right. So I'm seeing comments, but I'm not seeing anyone coming to compete against Bego and 1100. So come on, guys. Come on. Give Bego some competition for me, please. Now log in. Trying to catch up. Okay, so we have one person saying he now logged in and he's now catching up. So basically, where we are currently shown is we are currently having an art virtual auction of sorry. We are having an art virtual auction with a young, talented young man from Pembroke, AV Chami. So this is one of his art auction here. This is one of his piece that is up for sale currently. And we are doing a bid. All you all need to do is comment how much you all willing to, okay, how much you all willing to pay for this auction? We started with 850. We got some competition and we are currently on 1,100. So we are currently seeing who else is gonna give Bego some competition. Right. So while we wait for more comments to come in for the bidding, more bidding, just wanna let you all know. So this is my first live with JB, and this is not gonna be the last. We are going to do weekly live with JB. We're gonna do it weekly now. So it's not a one-time thing, and then months gonna pass, and we're not gonna see anything else going on. There's lots more in store for you all. Lots more in store for you all. So please don't be afraid. So coming soon on JB Live will be Swingman. Swingman, guess who? Guess who? Who is Swingman? We all will find out, but could you guess who is Swingman? Could anybody guess who is Swingman while we wait for further bids to be taken? I'm not seeing any more right now, but could you all guess who is Swingman? Guess who? Swingman. Yes, so coming soon on JB Live. Yep, our very own teapot Swingman. Guess who? Guess who? There's a lot of big reveals for you all coming. So, anybody wants to compete against Bego 1100? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's do this. We could do this. We could do this virtually. Maybe if we don't get a bid in here, maybe persons may want to bid privately after as well. Anyway, you'll take advantage of the opportunities now because someone else might see it and, whoops, y'all may miss that opportunity. So, yeah. Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis. What about him, Akil? I'm not sure if I'm not seeing all the comments or what is happening, but someone said Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis. Akil, what about him? What about him? I don't know if he said something and I didn't see the comment because there's so many comments. So I'm not sure if I missed something. So Akil, could you enlighten me as to why you said Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis? Did he say something? Right, so we'll wait for that response because I didn't see anything. Right. So, okay, so we have Cheryl, 1150. Cheryl said 1150. Cheryl and Bego is on a battle currently. Oh my God. Nobody else want to join them for this battle. Come on, be a part of this battle here. Let me put it up for you guys to see. A minute, please. Oh. Whew, okay. I was just about to put up Cheryl 1150 and Bego says 1200. And Bego said 1200. So I'm sorry, Cheryl. I didn't even get time to put up your Bego just came and took it over. So Cheryl, so guys, in case you all didn't know, Cheryl said 1150. And now Bego came back with 1200. So apparently the battle is between Bego and Cheryl. But I would like to see a new name. Could somebody give them some competition? Anybody want to give them some competition? Anybody want to give them some competition? So Bego, we have the last bid. Bego says 1200. Is there 1250? 1275 or 1250, 1280, you know, 1300, you know. Woo! Oh God, I make my air phone. I'm sorry, my air phone. Woo! My air phone almost fly off my ears. Yes, cause see Justin said 1300. That's what we're talking about, man. Give them some links, Justin. I love it. Justin came out with 1300. This can't get better. I'm enjoying this. Could this not stop? Justin just came from Norway. Justin, oh my gosh. 1300. Whew. What I saying 1250, 1290. Justin came up with 1300. So do I see yes, so yes, going once. We are on 1300 TT. Who gonna say 1350? Anybody? Anybody? 1350? Anybody? Come on, man. Justin just came from Norway with that breeze and blow Cheryl and big. Oh God. Oh, don't do me this today. Bego said 1400. Come on, man. I love it. I love it. Ooh. Listen, I can't even put the comments up on as listen to me. Oh my God. Woo, slow down. Wait on it. Listen, so Bego said 1400. Cheryl said 1350. Well, Cheryl, Bego already beat you to it. Bego said 1400. So let me just update this as I would have said to you all. I am trying to do everything at once, you know, so I'm multitasking. So let me update you all on the 14 TT, not from Bego. They're not giving me a time. Cheryl said 1450. Do I 1450? Okay, hold on 1 minute. Right, so no. This who said right, Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl. So Cheryl said 1450. Right, so do we have 1500? Do we have 1500? Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put Justin name when he give his bid. I do apologize, Justin. I really do apologize. I'm trying to function this thing here, so I do apologize for that. I have to make the space. Right, so do I hear 1500? So Cheryl, last comment is 1450. Do I see 1500? Come on, guys. Come on. Anybody want to give Cheryl some competition? Justin, as I said, I really apologize for not putting up your name. Right. So, Justin, do you want to give Cheryl some competition? Justin? Justin, do you want to give Cheryl some competition? Don't tell me Bago coming back to give she the knockout punch. Who want a comedy knockout punch here? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need a knockout punch here to close this off. We need a knockout punch. Who is gonna bring it? Am I here in 1500 or 1550? Come on, man. Tell me what I'm really hearing. Going once, and it's gonna go twice. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. Justin, where are you? So the last bid is 1450. Anybody want to bid 1500? Anybody? Come on, somebody bid. Bid away. Don't miss this opportunity. You're not easy. Woo! Yes, man. So Bagel said $500. Woo! That's what we're talking about. Energy. This is what we're talking about. Yes. Not yet. We can't start the countdown yet. Hold on. We can start the countdown just now. We can start it just now. Relax. We're going on 1500, man. 1500. Oh, sorry. There we go. So Bigo said 1500. So let me put up that for you all to see. Right. So just remember again, it's TT, not US. So good night again. Good night, everyone who is now tuning in. We are currently doing a virtual art auction by a young, talented, a young man from Tobago, Pembroke, the son of the soiled. And we are doing this virtual art auction currently. Okay. We are doing this at auction currently, and basically it is all to help him as a young entrepreneur of the Pride of Tobago, for him to be able to open his own art gallery and all these different things. It is to benefit him as well. So just remember, oh, I did not bring my water. Sorry. So just to remind you all, what does the painting means? Just remember, it's passion's embrace. That is what it's all about. Passion's embrace. Yeah, that's what it's called. Passion embrace. So let's check the comments to see. Woman power, Cheryl go. Yes, man. Bego said 500. Do I see 550? Do I see 1600? Don't know. Do I see 50? Come on, guys. You all don't call out on Cheryl to go. I want other participants to come in as well. Feel free to join. Feel free. Oh, God! Cheryl said 1550. Woo, Cheryl. Like it's you alone tonight. 1550. So let me just edit this figure here. And as I said again, it's TT, not US. It's TT. Right, so the picture again is Passion's Embrace, and it's 18 by 24. It's yes, man, beautiful. I need to get me one as well. I need to go and purchase one myself. I'm not into art, but it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful, especially when you get the meaning behind it. So I'm wondering now if I should probably bring back the artist to for those of you who probably now joining in to hear a little bit more about this painting again. Although he would have done it, but I think I want to bring him back on just for him to give you all a little insight on this painting by the name of Passion's Embrace. So I'm going to bring back the artist at this time just to give you a little more information on the painting. There's nobody could do it better than him. It's his painting. He did it, so he could do it best. Right? So I'm going to bring him on now. Hi,
Good afternoon, good evening again.
Good evening. Could you just tell us a little bit more of this painting for those who probably is now tuning in and stuff like that?
Well, if I want to go in depth with it, I would say that is the visual representation of the mixed emotions that one feels while in either a passionate or lustful relationship.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So here in this painting, I would have experimented with, as I said before, geometric shapes, lines, colors. Basically, what I was hoping to achieve by doing this was to give you that sense of butterflies in your stomach whenever you're in a relationship, whenever you're in the act with someone.
Mm-hmm.
You're always fluttering through those different waves of emotions. So in order to capture those different waves of emotions, I have different waves of color and lines and geometric shapes and so forth.
Nice, nice, nice. So the piece, this piece of art is named Passion Embrace. Why you think you want to share why you choose? Because I mean, you did the painting and you choose the name. Do you know why? Well, why did you choose Passion's Embrace?
Because, well, basically, when you're in a relationship with someone, whether it's a good relationship, bad relationship, the number one thing that you're focused on is that moment of passion, that passion's embrace.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right, so guys, I'm gonna ask you all again. So we're on 1550. The bid is on currently. It's up on the screen. All of y'all could see it. Cheryl said 1550, but do I see 1600? I am so caught up with hearing. I can't hear right now, so I have to say, do I see? Not hear. So do I see 1600? So Avi, thank you so much for just joining back in again, just to give a little bit on this beautiful painting. Just want to, thanks for coming back to share a little bit on it. All right, thank you. Sorry, were you saying something, Avi? Sorry.
No problem. I was saying thank you for
All right.
bringing that one again.
All right, no problem. So that's the beautiful, young, talented young man, young entrepreneur of Tobago. Your son, yours truly, Pembroke soil, the soil from Pembroke. Yeah. So Bago is back on board. Bago said $1,600. Ooh, you all just you all have this thing hot. Okay, Bago said 1,600. Let me just update it. Whew. Right, so I'm going to update it. Cheryl, you just get some competition here. I'm sorry. But anybody else want to compete? Bagel? Anybody want to compete, Bagel? Remember the name of the piece name is Passion's Embrace. Do I see 1650 or 1700? Y'all just jump on it, man. Do I see 1650? Okay, so Jojo. Woo! Okay. Cheryl says 1650. Oh, right, Bana. So I got 1650 from Cheryl. Let me just make sure, right? Because I'm trying to edit it as well. 1650 from Cheryl. $16.50. Right, so okay, so guys, sorry, not Bego, it's Cheryl. Right, so Cheryl says 1650. Here it is. All right, so Cheryl says 1650. So going once, going twice. This is where the countdown is going to start from 10. This is where the countdown is going to start now. So Bego, you have an opportunity, and Justin, both of you all have an opportunity to come and hit Cheryl at 1700 or 1750 more. Or you could even hit her 1800 too, whichever you choose. So I'm going to give you all a countdown on 10 seconds, right? So going once, going twice. Is this going to be the final number? So we going, anybody want to give Cheryl some competition? Bego, let me know if you want to give her some competition. So in 10, in 9, in 8, 7, come on guys, 6, come on Justin, in 5, in 4, come on Justin and Bego, in 3, come on guys, come on, in 2. All right, so going once, going twice, boom. 210. So the final is 1650. That's it there. So congratulations to you, Cheryl. Congratulations to you. You did well. You really fought your way right up to 1650. So congratulations to you. It was this passion's embrace have now been sold to Cheryl. So Cheryl, congratulations to you. Cheryl's congratulations. So guys, y'all could wish Cheryl congratulations in the comments, you know. Congratulations. You fought for this. You really fought for this. So congratulations. So where do we go from here, Cheryl? Oh. So right, so guys, so we are now coming. This is actually not now coming to. So this is the end of live with JB. This is the end of the live, and I just really want to say thank you to everyone who have really tuned in from the beginning to the end with us. And oh, please, Cheryl, could you send Cheryl just before we go further? I could. So, okay, so Cheryl, could you inbox us your email and stuff like that so we can contact you? You can contact us on Catch the Wave Solution, this page right here. Just send us a message with your email so that we can contact you for your piece of art entitled Passion Embrace. Right? So you can contact us. So right, guys. So I just really want to say thank you for you all for tuning in for this live, JB's live. You know, I was trying to let me see if I can still do it. 1 second. I was trying to put it up. but it was being a bit stagnant, it was misbehaving, just feel like giving trouble apparently. So let me just see if I could remove it. Okay, so it doesn't want to come on right now, so that's okay. So right, so let me take Miss Cheryl a bit down. Right, so coming soon on JB Live, your very own teapot, swingman. Guess who? Guess who? This will be our next live. Okay. This will be our next, sorry. Okay, I don't think that would be important right now. So please stay tuned for our next live for further updates. You all could continue to follow us and like our page at Catch the Wave for further updates on JB's life. You all could tune in to us. So just remember the next so just remember the next live is gonna be next week Friday. So the topic for next week Friday is gonna be the teapot swingman. Guess who? Anybody want to guess? Nobody want to guess who the swingman gonna be? Okay. So as we have now come to the end, I just want to say thank you very much to my two amazing, hardworking, behind the scenes secret angels for really making this day possible for me, where I could be here currently live on my own talk show. I just really want to say thank you for all the contribution. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for encouraging me on this journey, and thank you for even investing in me while I pursue this new field. Catch live with JB. I just really want to say thank you to the both of you all for believing in me and for investing in me. So now we will really have to come to an end now where we would have to say goodbye, farewell until we meet again. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more information on the next live, right? Stay tuned for the swingman reveal as well. We would be sharing information on the page. The page is going to be active, so you will see flyers and videos with updates and stuff like that to keep you all informed. So don't feel this is a one-time live and it's not going to be anymore. It's going to be very often. Just don't. I know you're not going to get fed up with me either. So we are just here to bloom together. You blooming, I blooming, the young man is blooming, our young entrepreneur, our young artist, Avi. A.V. Chami, excuse me, his name is spelled A-V-I. And every time I see his name, just in case I say it wrong again, so y'all would know, his name is A-V, but the I always throws me off. So he is also blooming, and it's beautiful to see. I and all feel very happy for him. So while I bloom, he is blooming as well. So I really, really, really feel happy for him to know that his first art auction was hosted by none other than JB. Oh, just now we'll need signatures. So it really feels good. So all of us just blooming together, and it's nice to know that he's a young man, I'm a young woman, and we just, even though we are locked down and we are inside during this pandemic, we are still finding ways within the four walls of our homes to still bloom. We are not allowing the pandemic to keep us down, because for this young entrepreneur by AV Chami, he is home and he's continuing his painting as well. So you could look at him as a role model as well. So all this time that he have home, he's also investing in his painting, and so am I with my life with JB as well. So I am studying. Don't forget, I have my online classes going at Bootcamp Digital. Don't forget that. So I will have my time. Some hours I'm late up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm putting in the work. So you all stay tuned for, greater context, greater videos, greater contents, videos, everything, it's going to only get better and all of us going to bloom together. So thank you once more for joining us. Love you all. Have a blessed afternoon and stay tuned for more on JB's Live. Bye-bye.